All right, guys, we made it to Mr. Sanchos. Now, he did say right now it's not crowded, but when the carnival ships get here later, he said it's going to be very crowded. Here is our cabana. So that's nice. We're literally like 3 feet from the beach. Here we go. Yeah, we're literally just like a few feet like from the beach. Here we go. Oi. It just like right here. Look at it. Show me nothing. Hey. Let's see how cold it is. Let's see. We can see. Oh, that's a little cold. Oi. But yeah, here's our little private area. Oh, I got nachos, 2 chicken and a fish taco, coconut shrimp, and ceviche. And I got a green Monster drink. And he got the Miami Vice.
And guys, I'm just gonna say, because it's kind of like but please ask how much is it gonna be if you're gonna come here with the taxi. We totally just got like ripped off by the dude, because we were here in April and it was about what, 14, like 15 bucks.
Yeah,
this guy saying it was $30 and we're like, it's quite a lot, but whatever, we're gonna pay for it. And then when we got here, one of the guys was like, hey, how much was it? And then we told him 30, and he's like, it's supposed to be $17. He went to go talk to the guy. Apparently that driver was pretty much lying. He said that we went somewhere else and then came back here. Yeah. And it's like we literally went from the port to here. So, you know, what I would encourage, just ask before you can get into how much is it gonna be. You know, Allison already did her research and we should have been around like the 15, 17 makes sense because inflation and stuff, but you know, $30. So the guy said he's gonna call the supervisor or whatever, but just do your research and ask prior to. Highly recommend it, you know.
Woohoo! Getting in the water. Oh, that's a little cold. See the hole, Mr. Sanchos. A little chilly. Oi. Yeah, there's an area to play. It does cost extra. It's not included in the all-inclusive. There's people on the jet ski. You can pay extra for that. There's snorkeling. Kayaks are included in ours if you wanted to kayak. But look at the water. Look at him go. Look at him swimming. Whee!
I don't really be swimming like that. I just try to get the water.
Swimming. Well, Oy. It looks really nice though. The water. The water is nice.
It feels good though with
yeah.
the heat.
Yeah. Cool. It is like 80 or so degrees out. Enjoying it?
Yeah. I don't really be swimming like that. Like, it's just really just to get in the water and cool off.
Yeah. Usually whenever we come to the beach, most of the time we probably don't even really get in the water. We just kind of look at it, you know. Yeah, someone out there a bit, but I'm cool right here. The waves are moving more than they were earlier, but it's still really, really nice in here. See my legs. Oy. Oy. Woo. Time for a drink and some tacos. What's your favorite drink so far?
I got Miami Vice.
Oh yeah.
The other one's pretty good too.
I like the Cozumel Breeze one. Yeah, it might be my favorite.
Okay. So am I saying? I'm saying it first.
I guess.
All right, guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna share our experience about our personal experience with Mr. Sanchos. I guess I'll start and then I'll flip the camera over to my wife here. She'll explain her experience. So, I think my experience with Mr. Sanchos was very nice. I will start off saying, highly recommend when you're getting a taxi, ask what the price is gonna be heading there, because apparently for us it was $17, but when we went into the taxi and got there, the guy told us $30, and initially we're like, we were only here since April, and I think at that point it was like $14, $15. For it to jump like almost double was kind of like, okay, I guess inflation, whatever. But then one of the guys at Mr. Sanchos asked us, hey, how much was it? And we told him 30, because we were like, what's going on? It's kind of weird, but we paid it. And the guy was like, it should have only been $17. We didn't know that. So he went to talk to the driver, and apparently the driver had said, pretty much lied. He said we went from the port to another destination to Mr. Sanchos, which we did not. We literally went from the port to Mr. Sanchos. That was like less than 10 minutes. So, like, it's crazy. The guy from Mr. Sanchos, he actually even claims that we're gonna call their supervisor. We're like, okay, cool, thank you so much. And he ended us, I guess the driver came back and gave us our change. So I was very surprised. That's amazing first impression of Mr. Sanchos. The guy did not have to do that. It was just so going there. That kind of just really, I was really impressed. We got our little cabana, which highly recommend.
Yes,
we did not get one in Paradise Beach. We got one here. It's nice to just have it because you're able to just lay down. It was really big.
It's shaded,
so we weren't getting hit by the sun the whole time, and it was really nice. So if you could put some extra change aside, get the cabana. It is first come first serve. We got there right when they opened.
So you reserve the cabana, but location of the cabana is first come first serve. But I did email them ahead of time and tell them I wanted a cabana by the beach. I didn't really care which one on the beach, as long as it's by the beach. I did not want the cabana by the pool. So they had one reserved for us, had our name on it and everything. So yeah, and for the cabana, you have to purchase the romantic day for two. So it's $210, but it included a 30-minute massage, the cabana, and then obviously the all-inclusive portion of Mr. Sanchos as well.
So the cabana was really nice. I do want to point out their service, their customer service is excellent. My job is part of the service industry kind of, but we focus on service, right? Guest experience, and their freaking service is amazing. We're talking about constantly being checked up on by not only our man Tio was our guy that kept checking up on us, but other people. Hey, you guys still doing good? Even me going to the bathroom, walking back, some guy was like, hey, we still good? So constantly being checked up on. They're always around when you're ready to order drinks, when you're ready to order food. So I need to point that out. Their service was amazing. The drinks was really good. A lot of great options. We're big on more fruity drinks, more sweet drinks. I got a lot of ice drinks, the Miami Vice, I think Banana Mama or something like that, some sweet drinks. They were pretty good.
So what did you think of the beach itself?
The beach itself, I thought was pretty cool. We were right by the beach. It wasn't as packed as I was expecting. Now, I think they did say typically when there's a couple Carnival cruises in port, it gets really, really packed. So I was kind of glad that it was not as packed as I thought it was going to be. Now, I think Paradise Beach did have a little bit less people, so that was really nice. The water was great. We went in the water. It was salty, but it was very refreshing on a hot day. So the beach I thought was really good. It wasn't dirty. You didn't see trash around. It was very well kept. Didn't really have no comments on the sand. It's just sand. They had a little play thing where you could like climb things.
The water activity.
Water activities, we don't really do that. I didn't really care to do that, but we saw a bunch of kids and adults doing that, so that was cool. Part of our package, we did get a massage, 30 minutes. It was relaxing. It was nice. It was called a relaxing massage. It was really relaxing. I really did need it. My back was really tight, and even with the relaxing pressure, it was really nice. What else? The food was okay. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I got, I think, a burger and I got a couple tacos. It was okay. It didn't really stick out to me like, oh yeah, this is really good, to be honest with you. It was just okay, but it's free, right? Or you pay for all you can eat, so that's cool. There are a couple shops there. They weren't too pressuring. They would ask, like, hey, check us out, but they weren't too like too crazy about hovering you or anything like that. So I was appreciative of that. I think my overall experience with Mr. Sanchos was good. Was really good. Now, if we were to compare Paradise Beach to that, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think you could go wrong with either or. Now, keeping it in mind, I don't think we really got the busy end of Mr. Sanchos. So we have to go again in the future and really get an accurate comparison. But as right now, I don't think you go wrong with either or. Just give them both a try and see which one fits better for you. Yeah, that's my experience there. But here's my wife, Allison.
Well, I talked about everything. So I do think that we didn't really, it was not as busy as I thought it was going to be, but as the day went, it definitely got busier. Like it started, I'll show you guys some of the clips. It started with maybe like 3 or 4 people in the water and only one other group next to us. And then it ended up being like 30, 40 people in the water and all the tables next to us were full. So it's like, but the layout of Mr. Sanchos, even with no people there, because we went out literally right when they opened at 9 in the morning, it felt more crowded than Paradise Beach just from the layout of everything. There was so many tables and so many like beach loungers, like so close to each other. Literally those beach loungers were like a foot away from the waves. Like they just packed as much stuff as they could into that area. But I think they do anticipate it to be extremely busy. So probably around, I would say between 11 and when we left at around 2 was when it started getting busier. But so I don't think it's as busy as Paradise Beach, and I don't think it will ever be because Mr. Sanchos is more popular than Paradise Beach is. Food-wise, I feel it's like half and half. There's things that I liked better at Paradise Beach, but then there's food that I liked that was better at Mr. Sanchos. So I think food-wise, you kind of can't really go wrong in either location. So just, kind of depends. Beach-wise, I do think Mr. Sanchos was a little more, like less rocky than Paradise Beach was, but even at Paradise Beach, they tell you like to get in the beach, like we walk down just a little bit. They don't want people to enter the rocky areas just for safety. I do think the pool area was better at Paradise Beach. So if you want to be at the beach, but you're more of a pool person, I would maybe go to Paradise Beach. Yeah, the service and everything was great. Yeah, the issue with the taxi, I mean, I just assumed it was going to be relatively the same price. The 17 was fine. Like, I just assumed we would have been good once we got there. And I was expecting that $15 to $17 range. So yeah, when he said 30, I was like, there's no way. I was like, because we went to Paradise Beach in April, and we passed Paradise Beach to get to Mr. Sanchos by like 1 mile. So I was like, there's no way it was like an extra, $13 to go this 1 mile. And he was like saying all this crazy stuff about how like the dollar is not worth as much anymore, and like just all these crazy things. And then yeah, when the guy asked us and we told him $30, he was like, what? Like, are you crazy? And I was like, well, like, what are we gonna say? No, we're not gonna pay you the $30. So yeah, we ended up paying him, and like my husband said, they contacted his supervisor. He came and found me, the guy that helped us, not the taxi driver, and he gave us the money back. So we ended up giving $10 back to him just for, being honest and helping us out, like kind of. No, Tio. We get Tio.
Oh, Tio. Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
he's getting mixed up there. The guy that helped us sort out the taxi stuff, we gave him $10 back for helping with all of that.
Wait, no. The older guy with the glasses?
Yes, I gave him 10. Unless you grabbed more money out of there, I gave him $10.
I swapped it out. No, but that's what it was. I swapped it out. I gave him 20. My bad.
Okay, well now I'm gonna have to edit all that out the video.
We can redo it.
No, I'm not redoing 10 minutes of video. I'm just going to edit it out. So yeah, we tipped the guy that helped us when it came to the taxi thing. But again, I feel like, so there's a way to tell what ships are going to be in port with you ahead of time. So I would say if you look at that and you see that there's more than maybe 2 Carnival ships in port, I don't know if it can hold more than 2, but we'll just say more, because there was 2 with us as well as a Celebrity ship. Or if maybe the Carnival ships stay longer in the day than we did, then I could see it getting really packed between, you know, like 1 to 3 kind of time frame. But if you go first thing 9 in the morning when they open, there's barely going to be anybody. So I just feel like it really just depends. If we would have been in Cozumel later in the day, where more people would be drinking, more people might have already been drinking, you know, then I think we would have seen more drunk people. Because like I didn't really see any drunk people. Like so many people were like, oh, there's just like a race to getting drunk, and like it's a bunch of college kids that are all just drunk and all over the place, and it's packed and all this, and that was not the experience that we had. But I will say, yes, it was busier than Paradise Beach.